A field goal is 3 points, and the field goal after a touchdown is 1 point. Adam of the Colts scored a total of 21 field goals and extra point kicks. When doing this, he scored a total of 49 points. Find the number of field goals and extra points that he made. All right. So we have a situation where it's a football game, and we have a field goal that earns you 3 points, and a field goal after a touchdown is an extra point kick, and it earns you 1 point. So this guy Adam, who plays for the Colts, scored together 21 field goals and extra point kicks. And when doing this, he scored a total of 49 points. So we don't know how many field goals he kicked or extra point kicks he kicked, but we only know that together they sum to 21. Okay, so how do we solve this semi-confusing problem? We start by defining our variables. Right? The variables should be equal to what the question is asking you for. And you can see here it's asking us for two things: the number of field goals, the number of extra point kicks. So let's let x equal the number of field goals. And then let's let y equal the number of extra point kicks. All right. So from the first piece of information we have here is that Adam scored a total of 21 field goals and extra point kicks. So using that piece of information, we can say that the number of field goals plus the number of extra point kicks is equal to 21. That's going to be our first equation. The second sentence, or third sentence, is that he scored a total of 49 points. Okay. So if x is the number of field goals, right, and each field goal is worth 3 points, then we could say 3 times x, 3 points per field goal, x is the number of field goals, plus 1 times y, which is just y, because we get 1 point for every extra point kick. 1 times y, is going to be equal to 49. Right, so that's what he's saying here. Is that the number of points from field goals plus the number of points from extra kicks is equal to 49. Right? This is the number of points from field goals, the number of points from extra kicks. If we add them together, it's equal to 49. So now that we have our system of equations, we can go ahead and solve. And it looks like we don't need to use multiplication to solve this because we have two variables here that are the same. And if we have two variables that are the same, then we just go ahead and write the first equation under the second one, and we're going to do a subtraction. Because y minus y is equal to 0, and that will eliminate the y. So we have 3x minus x is 2x is equal to 28. 49 take away 21. Now we're going to divide by 2 on both sides of the equal sign, and we'll get ax is equal to 14. Great. Now we want to solve for y, and we could do that by substituting in here or here. I'm going to choose equation A. So let's do 14 plus y is equal to 21. I'm going to solve for y by subtracting 14 from both sides of the equal sign, and I get y is equal to 7. Now, we could write our solution as an ordered pair, but since our question is a word question, we want to answer using a verbal expression. So what we're going to say is that x, the number of field goals that Adam kicked, 14. And that Y, the number of extra kicks he kicked, are 7, right? So we could say something like Adam had 14 field goals and 7 extra point kicks. Put a box around that.